In this video, I will have two parts of this again. So, hatiin ko ulit siya sa dalawa so that you could have enough time to watch the first part and hopefully you also watch the second part. In this video, I will try to explain the essence of energy, how it works in our day-to-day life, and I also used a particular word so that you could understand how to shift these words from negative to positive energy. See you there. Hello, welcome to Changing Awareness and Enlightenment channel. It's me, Jen. Today, let's talk about the word energy. Since I have been using this word a lot from my videos, I guess it's time for me to explain the word energy in a spiritual sense. And hopefully, makasabay kayo. And disclaimer lang, again, this channel, these videos na ginagawa ko is not intended na maging religious type of person tayo. Anyway, it doesn't, kumbaga hindi naman natin binabawasan yung importance ng ating religion. No. It's just an additional information for us to ponder, for us to be more aware of our everyday life. That is why the title or yung pangalan ng aking channel is Changing Awareness and Enlightenment, because it somehow helps us to change our awareness or level up our awareness to be more conscious in life and to somehow be enlightened in the right path natin. So each and every single one of us as a human have our own unique direction or destiny. So things may work out for me but not for you, and things may work for you but not for me. So if ever kung ano naman yung maririnig ninyo here in this video, just take it as another information for you. If it doesn't resonate, just put it aside in your shelf of information. Maybe in the future you could use it, or if not, maybe it's somehow useful to your friends or the people who needs to hear it. And if it somehow resonates with you, then maybe you could use it in your everyday lives. Okay? So, yun yung disclaimer natin. Okay, let's proceed dun sa energy. Yung pinaka-basic definition ng energy na sinearch ko sa Google, which is, it means energy has the ability to do work. But there is a question that I want you to think right now dun sa word na energy. A question na sigurado ko isa magiging sagot natin. Anyway, the question is, have you ever seen energy? I mean, the exact thing na nangyayari dun sa energy within that particular na situation dun sa loob ng energy. Just like yung kuryente. Of course, you could see the rod, yung wire, yung cables of where the energy travels. But we cannot really see in our day-to-day lives those energy, not unless we are scientists and we are studying about energies and we are seeing the particles, molecules, ng mga, ng energy, but not in our everyday to-day lives. So those people na nakakakita ng kind ng mga energies na yun, they were the one who are studying intensely about those things, and they had the chance to really see that. In spirituality, it's the same. We cannot see energy. And for those people din in spirituality can see energy, it's because they already studied about it. They exercise or experiencing it because they have trained themselves to be more in tune with energies. And that's how the energy can be really seen or can be proved that it exists. Especially in spirituality, it's kinda hard to explain to everyone na merong ganong klase ng energy that some other people can sense someone's energy. Because somehow, in every person na merong ganitong ability to sense energy, they have different way of sensing them. Although they have the same way of seeing energies, hindi pa rin natin masasabi na pareho yung nakikita nila. Let's say, if one person has the ability to see energy when looking at this particular thing or tao, let's say dalawang tao sila, the other person could see it as colors, the other person could see it as auras or parang waves of light in that particular person. So it really depends in every person what is their ability, because we are really unique in every way. So I hope nagets ninyo yung sinasabi ko doon sa energy. Anyway, that is the abilities that a person can have when it comes to their abilities like powers, yung sinasabi nga natin, or extrasensory powers. Let's go to our day-to-day life on how to understand the energies by using the word blame. Pinili ko tong word na to kasi because it had been popping up in my circumstances, consequences in my past few months in my life, actually all these years, but recently it was more intense for me. Not intense in a way na negative, but intense na mas nakikita ko siya, mas nagiging prominent siya in my consciousness. Mas naiintindihan, mas nagiging aware ako sa presence ng word na blame or yung sisihan, paninisi, yung mga ganong feelings ba. So, if I will ask you, para sa'yo, if we were going to put it into positive or negative word, para sa'yo, ano ang blame? Saan siya nagfo-fall na category? Is it negative or positive? For sure, karamihan sa atin ang isasagot negative, which is, as a human, as we perceive, as we perceive this particular word, it somehow falls into the energy. So yan, energy yun na, yung negative, positive, into the energy of negative form. Okay? So let's dive deep in dun sa word ng blame. So I've searched it in Google and it says to hold responsible or to find fault with. Kumbaga, yun nga, naninisi tayo. Sa Tagalog, madali na sa atin na-explain yun eh. Humahanap tayo ng mali sa iba. Or ginagawa nating responsable yung iba sa isang resulta na hindi kaaya-ayo or hindi natin ina-expect. Tama ba? Kung may iba pa kayong explanation, i-comment nyo lang sa baba. Pati dun sa word na energy, if you have any explanation, comment lang kayo sa baba. Anyway, what are the reasons why we blame? Ano ba yung nangyari? Okay, usually we blame or we tend to blame because there is, yun nga, kagaya na sinabi ko kanina, there is a result na hindi natin nakuha. That's why we have to blame something, somebody, for this particular result that is unexpected or sabihin na nating unwanted results. Pwede rin namang hindi tayo kontento dun sa results. That's why we try to blame somebody about the result. Why this particular result happened? Okay, kaya nangyayari yung isang result na yon na unexpected, unwanted, uncontented, unappreciated result. It's because this results comes from a certain action. Okay, balik tayo dun sa word na energy. So, if there is a certain energy na nangyayari while energy is happening, work is also happening at the same time. And after that, merong result. But, since balik tayo dun sa word na blame, tingnan nga natin kung ano yung meaning ng, or ano ba talaga yung, saan ba nagne-negate yung word na blame? Is it really a negative or positive, or it could really be in between, or ano nga ba talaga? So, tiningnan ko sa Google, there is two theories of a word blame. Ayon kay Wallace's theory, primarily it is an emotional, and ayon naman kay Hieronymus' theory, it is a judgment. It's a act of judging or judgment. But for me, and in this particular topic, in this particular video, we will equate that into a reaction. When we blame somebody, someone, it is a reaction from a result, diba? So, usually, we make blame because we are reacting from a unexpected or unwanted result. Tama ba? Since yung tinanong ko sa inyo kanina kung ano ba ang nararamdaman ninyo or sa tingin ninyo saan siya nagfo-fall na energy, is it negative or positive? So most of us, we will say it falls into the category of negative. So explain natin kung bakit siya negative ngayon. First, number one, kapag sinabi nating negative, it is somehow charged with a negative feeling, negative thought. And pag let's say dun tayo sa sinisi ka, of course you felt bad. Nakakababa yun ng self-esteem, napapahiya ka, or lalo na kung hindi totoo yung sinisisi sa'yo, you will feel really sorry for yourself. Okay, huwag niyo muna ilagay yung thinking ninyo dun sa part na mangangatwiran ka. Dito lang muna tayo sa part na sinisisi ka pa lang. Okay? So, dito naman tayo sa kabilang side kung ikaw naman yung naninisi or you are blaming someone because hindi mo nagustuhan yung result. So, yung feeling mo dito is also negative, right? It also falls on the negative side of the pole. Okay? Of course, you are disappointed, you are dismayed from the result, and upset. So, itong lahat ng mga feelings na to, dun siya nagfo-fall sa side ng negativity. Alright. At bakit nga ba tayo naninisi? Okay. Dahil nga dun sa hindi magandang result? Ano yung pinaka main reason bakit hindi natin nagustuhan yung result? Hindi yun yung ina-expect natin, di ba, na mangyayari. Bakit nga ba tayo disappointed, dismayado, upset in a certain result? Mainly, kung talagang titignan natin at babalikan natin yung before nangyari yung blaming, is that maybe we already have our set of goals in that particular result. Pero dahil nga ito ay hindi nag-match, hindi na-reach nung actions, yung result na ina-expect natin, we tend to blame. Tama? Because we cannot control the result, the things that are happening within that particular work. That's why ang result is hindi rin kaaya-aya or hindi maganda yung outcome nung result. Yung nanggagaling yung lahat ng mga expectations na to, yan, expectations na naman, nanggagaling yun because of plans, wants, needs, na mga isinet natin as goals natin so that work na ginawa or in-apply natin should achieve that particular results from our goals. At kapag hindi sila nangyari, we tend to blame someone. Okay? I'm not saying that everybody is ganito. May mga pagkakataon na nangyayari to, naninisi tayo or nasisisi tayo. At tayo naman bilang mga tao, kahit sa mga maliliit na anggulo ng mga sitwasyon natin, I believe na lahat tayo, we are all ever guilty of this word, of this act, of this ugali na manise, and it's okay. It's normal as long as hindi mo pa nare-realize talaga sa sarili mo that you are doing it in a wrong way. And that will be discussed later. Now, why is all of this blaming happens? Sinabi ko na kanina, because hindi na meet yung mga results, yung goals, yung plans. And for me, the main reason of that is while the blaming is happening, there is also an energy of fear, which is also negative. If we really tap into that pinaka-core feeling nung blaming natin, there is a sense of fear within it. Hindi man siya sobrang siya yung pinaka-main, but that is, aminin natin sa sarili natin na that is one of the main core why we are blaming someone, because hindi natin nakuha yung result and we fear that we lose all the chances, we lose the time, we lost something and we fear of that lost for that particular result or expectations na sinet natin. I hope this makes sense, no? Dun sa mga talaga nakikinig intently. I hope this makes sense, and I hope it stirs up something inside of you in your every day-to-day situation in your life. Not only for the word blame. I was just using the word blame because that is mostly coming or popping out in my senses from this past few months. That's why siya yung ginamit kong term. So, let's move forward dun sa aking topic, which is kagaya kanina, may sinabi ko na explain ko now, which is na hindi naman talaga ganun laging nagna-navigate ang word na blame sa negative. Okay? So, let's put this into this way. Meron tayong rod, nandyan. Meron tayong rod. Let's say meron niyang negative side at meron niyang positive side. And this pole is called blame. Okay? So, yan is meron siyang negative and positive side ng blame. So, let's say meron tayong example ng negative side ng blame, which is yung kanina, yung mga pinagsasasabi ko. If you are being blamed for something, of course, sumasama yung loob mo, pakiramdam mo, nakaka-stress, napapahiya ka, bumababa yung self-esteem mo. Lalo na if yun nga, kagaya na sabi ko kanina, hindi mo naman kasalanan. So, there is a very dark feeling within it, very sad feeling when you are in this particular situation. Even when you are the blamer or ikaw yung sumisisi, nagsisisi, you felt dismayed, disappointed. Alam mo yun, yung may galit kang nararamdaman because there is certain result that you are not really contented with and you're really disappointed. And it falls to the category of the negative side of blaming. Let's go to the positive side of blame. But before we could really reach this point here ng positive side ng blame, we should travel muna. Travel from negative to positive. Bago tayo makarating dyan sa positive, we need to transmute our energy first. We need to think first. We need to digest the situation first before we could come up here. Kasi as a human, we have the natural intention to blame when things doesn't happen in the way we wanted it to be, especially if the particular situation is hindi nanggaling sa atin. Hindi tayo yung gumawa. Yung, let's say, inutos lang natin, tapos hindi natin nagustuhan, then bad trip pa tayo ng utos na nga tayo. Yung mga ganun. So, how we can navigate ourselves ng dahan-dahan mula negativity papunta dito sa positive side is that we need to realize something, what is really going on. Ano ba talaga yung nangyari? Do I really need to blame someone? Or if this person is talagang kasisi-sisi, do we really need to yell at them? Do we really need to mock them for what they did. Kung ano yung, meron kasi talagang tao na slow, 'di ba? Na parang mahina talaga sila makagets. Na instead of pagalitan sila, we try to change our consciousness to understand them and to explain to them na this should be done in this way. But of course, there is also a little sense of blaming, but on a brighter and a lighter, in a better way. Instead of hating, let them feel na yung dito nga sa negativity na ang bobo mo, wala kang ganito, ang sama mo, yung mga ganong words na minsan talagang nababanggit natin, especially kung medyo mabigat talaga yung naging resulta. But instead of saying those words, we should shift our consciousness. The moving from negative to positive is the chance for you to shift your consciousness, to change your consciousness, to change the way you will express your blame. Anyway, hindi pa rin yun matatanggal na blame as it is, because sometimes, somehow, blaming is healthy pa rin. Why? Because when we try to tell someone, like for example, instead nga na sabihan natin siya na hindi magaganda, let's motivate this particular person kung guilty siya dun sa situation na or yung result. Let's try to motivate this person that dapat ganito yung ginawa mo. Dapat ito na lang ang pinili mong gawin instead of this. You have to express it in a more calmer way. I know, hindi yun ganun laging kadaling gawin. Maybe you are also, expressing it in a more mas maingay or mas sumisigaw na pananalita. Pero yung lumalabas sa bibig mo, nagmo-motivate ka rin. Meron kasing ganito ako, minsan ganito ko. Guilty ako dyan. Kasi you cannot really stop yourself from being angry, especially me. I have anger management. I have an anger management, but my consciousness is aware that this thing should be expressed in this way. Pero, alam mo yun, you need to help yourself to be a loving person somehow, sana, when you are explaining yourself, your point into someone, especially kung yung tao na to is, yun nga, medyo slow sila, instead of making them feel na worthless, make them feel that they can learn. We can help them realize that hindi sila slow, na hindi natin kailangan ipokpok sa ulo nila na slow sila. Need to motivate them that ganito sana yung ginawa mo, na wag mo nang uulitin to. Yung ganon. There is still the sense or feeling of blame, but not anymore dun sa pinakamabigat na side nun. Because why do we need to blame, and what is the good result in blaming? Kasi you make them realize that they've done something wrong, but at the same time, you make them realize that they can change it, that they can do better next time. And what is the thing that you need to accept dito? Kagaya ng sabi ko kanina, may binanggit yata ako na acceptance, if I'm not mistaken, na yung acceptance is that andyan na yung result. Kailangan natin tanggapin yun. I-accept natin na ayan yung result, wala na tayong magagawa. Let's take it as a challenge for us then, na instead of blaming, we challenge ourselves to transform our way of reacting. Diba? We transform or shift our way of reacting in this kind of disappointments in life. So therefore, yung word na blame is not bad at all. Yun yung gusto kong i-clear here in this particular video, that not all negativity is negative. So I mean, not all of the word na merong energy ng negative, such as word na blame, kasi yun nga yung thinking natin sa word na blame, it's negative. Not all the time they are always negative. Hindi lang tayo aware, or hindi tayo lahat aware na every negative word has its other side or the positive side or my positive side. We are just not exploring ourselves into that direction yet. When we heard this negative word that has an energy of negative feeling, we it seems like there is no other side of it. There is no other way to transform it into positivity. So since binanggit ko na rin lang yung positivity, I've searched the word blame and yung antonyms niya, wherein I couldn't really resonate dun sa antonyms niya in this particular explanation that I need to share to you. So hinanap ko yun sa sarili ko, and I end up with the word, the contrary of blame is trust. Okay, I'll be ending this video for a while, and hopefully maka-explain ko pa to in a more on more videos. So kaya I'm asking you to comment sa baba ng mga words na sa tingin ninyo you need to understand, and you need to see more light from those words to positivity, or even positivity to what is the other side of that. Let's try to explain that to you. Let's try to extract that so we could expand our consciousness from this channel and from all of those people na kagaya ko na gumagawa ng gantong content. Let's be responsible in receiving informations. Yun talaga yun, okay? So that we could take good care of our spiritual growth. Thank you so much for staying with me. I hope may natutunan kayo. I hope may naintindihan kayo sa mga sinasabi kong shifting of energy. And I am really glad na andito na naman ako ulit gumagawa ng video. At sana magtuloy-tuloy siya. Kasi moody lang po ako. At isa pa doon, marami rin akong ginagawa. Especially bear with me, guys. If you have any questions, please do comment lang sa baba. I will leave for this video for a while. Bye everyone. I love you all. Love and light. Always remember to take things gracefully. Bye.